to Frankfurt in Germany and speaking to San Lwin, the co-chair of the Arakan Rohingya National Council. San, thank you so much for your time. I'm struggling to understand how lifting the state of emergency makes any difference to a military junta. When the coup happened, presumably that was unconstitutional anyway. So what difference does any law have to a military leadership?
Well, this military has been ruling the country since 1962, only 5 years from 2015 to 2020, the civilian government ruled the country. So the military always will try to remain in power. They have been redesigning their structure again and again. Today, they have formed the new one with the 11 member. So if you look at the union government, they have announced today with the 30 member, only 3 general are there. Most of them will see as the civilian, but they are not the civilian. They were the general, just changed the uniform. So now they have announced that they will hold the election possibly in December and the early January 2026. So this is just a tool to consolidate power and seek the international legitimacy, because ongoing resistance and exclusion of the opposition, widespread repression, and the absence of independent oversight, this election will never be qualified as free and fair. So at the end, after the election, this coup leader, Myanmar, is going to become the president of the country. This is what he won. In 2021 also, for this reason, he couped the power.
A military junta means a lack of democracy, quite clearly. There's the truism. But if there's going to be election, it means as if there's a semblance, at least, of a democratic process. But just for the benefit of the viewer, here is part of the new law which has been signed by the junta leader.
Yeah.
Anyone who orates or speaks, organizes, incites, protests or distributes letters to disrupt any part of the election can be punished with 10 years in prison. San, does that mean that if you tell your neighbor in Myanmar, please don't go and vote, my friend, because it's not a free and fair contest, you could go to prison for 10 years?
Yes, sure. Only just if you oppose the election, you will be sentenced 3 to 10 years. And also even possibly death penalty if there are a lot of resistant group. If they attack anyone, they will face the death penalty. On the other hand, there are the 330 townships across the country. Only 145 townships, the junta conduct the census. So more than half are controlling by the resistant group. There will not be the election at all. So this election is just, as I said before, just a tool to consolidate power, and they will be seen as the civilian government. Because in the past also, after the 1988 coup in 2010, the military general changed their uniform, wear the civilian dress, and had the government. So this will be the same. And also the international community, they are failing Myanmar again and again. Like, that Trump recently sent a letter to addressing to this military general asking for the tariff. These are like a kind of recognition. So the junta, this is a big diplomatic win for the military junta. So they will try to legitimize and get the recognition from the international community by any win. So this election, after the election, for the democratic process, the real democratic process, there is a lot of risks. This we are really worried that the so-called elected government will be seen as the legitimate one.
San Lwin, thank you for joining us on TRT World.
Thank you so much.
Time for the sport. Here's Charlotte.